Hi everyone, welcome to this session. I'm Anu. I'm a career coach and NLP practitioner, and today we'll be talking about how visualization techniques can help us manifest a future we desire or some goals which we have set ourselves. This is an NLP technique, very well practiced and researched. So the agenda today is going to be why we need to visualize. We will go through a visualization scenario that pertains to me. We will go through some steps in visualization. So why visualize? So essentially, NLP says that whatever resources we need to achieve our goals and for success are actually within us. It's up to us to be able to find those resources and demonstrate the behaviors and actions needed to get to that goal. And visualization is one such powerful technique which will help us achieve our goals. Because it sort of brings to life in very clear visual frameworks how our future should look. If you're able to see it clearly and define it in detail and able to almost sense that we are in that future reality, our mind kicks in and tries to drives us towards achieving that by taking the necessary action. So it's essentially leveraging our visual representation system inwards. So we're drawing a picture and sort of sending it to our brain saying, this is what I want to be, this is where I'm going. And the mind begins to believe that and starts to kick into action because our subconscious has been engaged and harnessed. And once that happens, basically, our subconscious is trying to drive us to react and behave, adopt behaviors, and take action towards that goal. It's been motivated. And hence, this is a really powerful technique. So, now let me demonstrate to you a little example of how I use this. So, just to give you a definition of how goals should be set as per NLP, they should be very clear, positive, and open to a sensory check. Like our senses should be able to um, understand them, right? So if the goal setting is done well enough, the outcomes are well formed and rigorous, and gives it a better chance of making it a reality. Now, let me just show you a scenario I'd painted for myself. So for me, I want to live by the sea, work by the sea, and have a more relaxed and a happy state of mind rather than being in a cluttered city. So these are the images I've been showing to myself. And I started to think, okay, how would this work for me? How would I feel? Probably very happier, more relaxed, to be in the sunshine, near the beach, in the blue waters. So it already calms me down and sort of makes me engage more with this scenario. So then I added to started to add more details. So if I'm going to live there, I need to obviously have a running business. So what kind of business would it be? So then, well, I thought it has to be an online business where the clients are all over the world and I'm delivering this service or product online and the payments are coming in online, and these things are now real. People are doing it. So I wanted this kind of reality for myself as well. And then I thought, okay, what can those businesses be? So, well, okay, it could be content writing, it could be coaching, it could be other things. And then as I looked into that, I thought, okay, what's the sort of content I could write? What am I good at? What are my core strengths? So then I started to build up my blogs, etc. Take the first step in coaching. I took training. I took NLP training. I started to coach people, and things have started to get real. So it really is an extremely powerful technique. And I just thought I'd share an example with you. So as the steps in visualization, just to summarize, that first we need to identify a goal, be able to see it very, very clearly, and almost feel it and smell it, and imagine yourself achieving the goal. And then the mind starts to think it's all real, because in our mind, there's no distinction between a very vivid imagination and actually really being in act. The mind is living the experience in the details, and in the feeling and the color and the smell of it all. So make it real. And then imagine yourself achieving it, then play your performance like in a movie, like, okay, I'm going to climb this mountain and these are the steps. This is how I'm going to climb this mountain. And then finally, when you've practiced that a few times, then you step into the movie and you're almost seeing yourself perform. And if you have questions, I'm very happy to answer about visualization and how it can help you. You can email me or reach me on LinkedIn. That's my email, info.purplejobs@gmail.com, or my LinkedIn. Please, we can have a discussion about it and about goal setting and how this all can be very, very fruitful in your career. So thank you for your time. And I hope we can chat again soon. Thank you so much for joining today.